Somehow I hurt my leg. Oh, you don't wanna run away. You don't wanna run away. You don't wanna go away. You don't wanna go away. Sometimes I miss my homies. Yo, that way. That's how y'all be feeling about some of them altcoins you let go. You miss your homies. We started soon, baby. We got 8 people in here. Turn it up. Sometimes I miss my homies. Don't wanna go away. Don't wanna go away. Alright, we gotta save this. I'm gonna put it on the solo. Oh, I don't got my camera on. My bad. My bad. My bad. Turn it up then. Turn it up then. The bull market is back, baby. Turn it up then. He fixed my lighting here. I don't know why my lighting pointing that way. What we on today? Gang, what we on, man? How y'all feeling today? Fix my mic here. I got soreness in my shoulder right now, y'all. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? I can't do this without y'all, man. It's the bull market is back, baby. Is altcoin season here? Are you ready to become successful? Today is Thirsty Thursday, right? So let's get a little bit thirsty with it. It's Thirsty Thursday. Y'all already know how we get down. Y'all already know how I get down, man. We lit. We lit. I got my McDonald's coffee in the building. I'm turned up. I'm ready to attack my day aggressively. The altcoin market is looking good. We waiting for a few more people to get up in here. Let's share this live. All right, let's share this. You know, a few more people to get up in this joint, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Give me some better lighting here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, y'all. We coming with the new cameras, new everything, man. So I'm telling you, when Black Friday hit, I'm coming with new cameras and new everything. You feel me? I'm updating, I'm upgrading again. How y'all feel about this crypto market though? In today's show, episode 19, we're going to be talking about how much money you need to have invested according to your net worth in the cryptocurrency market. So, of course, this is not financial advice, but I don't want nobody to miss this, man, because in the last 24 hours, a lot have changed about cryptocurrency. First and foremost, we got another pause. And historically, when we get a pause, we never go back to federal rate hikes. In fact, a lot of the elites right now, I can feel their energy. They are begging right now for cuts. They are begging right now for J Powell to reverse. And let me turn my phone off, man, because excuse me, because I was rudely interrupted by my phone here. Come on, man. You rudely interrupted me while I'm going live. I can't stand when people do that. All right. We here. Devin the Dude, what's the word, bro? We here to make some gains. Look, I started to do a video on altcoins, but everything was pumping, so I figured I didn't go live yesterday, and I usually go live on Wednesdays and Sundays. I got too wrapped up into some other stuff. But I'm here. We here today. We here. We present. You know what I mean? And I figure we talk about the entire altcoin market. So as more people get in, make sure y'all drop a chat. In fact, anybody that's getting in right now, please, let me move my mic here. Please drop a chat and let me know you're there. Let me know that you're there. All right? Don't be shy. We ain't shy up in this joint. We ain't shy. But we gonna be talking about this, man. We gonna be talking about how we plan on going from here, because we gotta attack this this bullish sentiment without being overly emotional. And I also know there's a lot of people on the sidelines that's still a little bit scared about whether they should enter the cryptocurrency market, because a lot of people do and are feeling like we could get one last flash crash. Those are the people that feel like, Millie, we're not technically in quantitative easing yet. Do I have time? Well, I tell people this: you don't wait until the Fed goes, "Oh, we in Q&E." You kind of like get in 3 to 6 months before. That way, you could be properly prepared with your bag. It's also important to have 25% in liquidity on the sideline for new narratives, new cryptocurrencies, and the stuff that's out here popping. 5 a.m. in the morning, Harp, what it do? Thank you for checking in, baby. We lit. Judah, thank you. I appreciate that. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Joe. All right, let's get into the stream. I'm not liking my light sitting here like this. Big ass light all in my way. All right. So I got my shirt and tie today on because today is an important day. Glasses a little bit crooked there. Let me fix that. All right, so we got 30 people in here. Let's start the show. Without further ado. Let's start the show here. Now, what's the most important thing we know today, family, is that we do have 162 days until the next Bitcoin halving cycle. And the one thing I know about just life, right, is proper preparation prevents poor performance. Millie, what are you doing now to be prepared? Well, in order for me to kind of like control my FOMO, I'm already invested into the cryptocurrency market pretty decent, right? If you've been part of my Patreon or you've been watching my channel for the last 6 months, you'll see that a lot of the cryptocurrencies that we actually hold are doing pretty good. It's great to see that increase here in the total market cap. But I could go through some of my super Degen bag here. And for the people that say, well, Millie, a lot of the Degen stuff haven't pumped yet. Understand the cycle. Bitcoin, altcoins, etc. Dang, this thing was $1.52, and then it dropped to $1.40 just that quick. Well, you can see here at the heights of yesterday, a Tor protocol went to $1.54. I sent out a call inside my Patreon when a Tor protocol dropped from 140 to 124 and told you guys, look, this dump ain't gonna last. It just dumped 20 cents. This could be a key entry point for people that's waiting on the sidelines. But you can see the success that we've been having with a Tor protocol since we got in around 72 cents. So since we got in this project, it has literally, you could say 2x, because it went to 152 to 154 to be exact. And I'm riding this thing up to a $10 billion market cap. These are one of the projects that I'm extremely bullish on. It just goes up. If you just look at the protocol here since inception, very, very bullish chart. In fact, this project is a privacy token, but it's a privacy token that has a legit product behind it, right? Which are the Tor relays. And in order for you to be a manager of these private roads, because a Tor is a privacy protocol based on the internet. So the internet is full of public roads, private roads. Well, a Tor is a private road, and in order for these private roads to work accordingly and correctly, they need people to manage them with the Tor relays. That's where the product, the utility comes in hand, because for you managing a Tor relay, you get compensated with a Tor protocols. It's a win-win. A situation for both parties. I can see institutions getting into this because, for instance, I said this in one of my Tor videos, Amazon could use something like this if they wanted to keep their third-party communications private. If they don't want everybody to know their third-party manufacturers or where they get some of these projects, you can use a Tor protocol opposed to the internet to send encrypted emails. The same thing for a law firm that's working to communicate with their clients in a private way. This is how institutions will adopt a Tor protocol, and in return for them using this service, they get a Tor protocol tokens, which gives them revenue on the side of whatever they're doing. So great project. They have a product called a Tor Relays. It's dropping soon. Very bullish on this project. If we want to just go to the AI narrative, my favorite narrative in the entire cryptocurrency, I think AI will be the number one narrative. I don't care what no one says. Go watch YouTube. All you will see is AI commercials. Watch the NBA. Nothing but AI commercials. AI. When you start seeing these commercials on one sector, it tells you, it kind of gives you a foreshadow of what's to come, right? PAL AI has been a very productive project. It's up 284% in the month. We got in this thing a month ago, and we're up 284%, family. So just literally killed that trade right there. Still going up. I'm very bullish on the AI sector, Singularity.net, Sophiaverse, just a lot of different AI plays that I have my eye on if I'm not already invested in. But I think AI will be the number one leading sector. Well, Millie, why you think that? Well, because I see AI getting adopted outside of, maybe gaming more than anything else in the cryptocurrency space, including layer ones. Because when you think about it, when you think about the layer ones, I think the layer twos could outproduce the layer ones, and the fact that Ethereum is still king and Ethereum is already way up. So a lot of people that, especially that watch my channel, my community, we're looking for a little bit more gains than a 10x, right? In my opinion, these AI plays, right? Because I'm seeing normal people that don't know shit about cryptocurrency utilizing ChatGPT, utilizing AI technology, machine learning, which tells me that AI is being adopted before our eyes. There's actually a debate or conversation to be had that AI is being more adopted than cryptocurrency at the moment. So why would I not integrate myself into a narrative that's clearly showing signs of adoption across the world? Hence the reason I am heavily invested into AI cryptocurrencies. I also like Tau because what Tau allows, Tau is an infrastructure project, right? That allows it's hard to kind of explain what Tau does, but it allows AI to develop. It's an infrastructure project that develops AI protocols. They call it the Bitcoin of AI. Another project that's just been going insane for the month. You got to know where to look at. Go follow me on X because I deliver a lot of alpha there, but I would really just tune into my Patreon because we've been I'm having a 70% positive, a 70% productivity rate with our cryptocurrencies. But Tau, AI, I'm huge on AI. Moving on along, I don't want to spend too many times on one narrative. We could go to the gaming narrative. We've been literally destroying the gaming narrative. Dubs here is a call that we have been destroying. Myria. A lot of people have been getting into Myria. Myria has been a call that we literally have destroyed. We got into Myria here at the bottom, right? At the bottom. We got a shot at the bottom. Salute to my boy Vision Post. Vision, I gotta get you on the channel, bro. Stop playing. We in the bull run now, man. Make sure when y'all go watch Vision Post trades, videos, y'all spam Crypto Millie. That way, we need to get it live. But Myria, we've literally destroyed. We bought the bottom. We got a shot at the bottom. This is what we do in cryptocurrency. When everybody doubts the community, we continue family to successfully make trades. So when these big YouTubers come out and say, oh, altcoins have got wrecked for the last year, I don't know what the hell they talking about. Honestly, I don't know what they talking about because I haven't gotten wrecked. You got to know, and it's not a shot to them. They're not embedded into crypto like that. I can tell. Like, for instance, I love Altcoin Daily channel. But when he was doing his live stream a few days ago, people were asking him about very, very popular small cap cryptocurrencies, and he never even fucking heard of them. Which tells me these guys are not embedded into the cryptocurrency space like the up and coming YouTubers are. So when you watch these new YouTubers, the Crypto Johns, the Crypto Galaxies, Archie, Seth, me, my boy SMM Crypto, you know what I mean? Jake, what's the other guy? Connor, you know what I mean? A lot of the up and coming guys, we're a little bit more embedded in the cryptocurrency space. So we're able to deliver more value at the apparent time because we know the new narratives. We know the new cryptocurrencies. It's not a knock to them. They still, yeah. Yeah. All right. So we lit. Make sure you like and subscribe. All right, we killed this trade. Now, I don't really want to go into other narratives. I can go into one more layer twos, right? I can go into one more layer two project that we really been doing pretty well with. BitRock, we did pretty well with it. I think it went to like 13 cent at one point in the last 7 days. Yeah, BitRock went to like 14 cents. So we got into BitRock again, 5-6 cent. It went to 14 cent. It's down to 10 cent correction. If you were looking for an entry point, here's your correction. Again, I told you guys earlier in this stream that layer twos will probably be one of the most productive sectors because as Ethereum becomes bigger, as everything moves in the bullish momentum, the fees go up on Ethereum. And these Deej and these whales, they're going to start utilizing these new protocols that offer scalability, right? Lower fees, faster speeds. And layer twos give you that, right? Layer twos give you that. They award you an opportunity to be a Deej in DeFi without having to spend $300 to buy $500 worth of crypto. Isn't that insane? Like you got to spend this. You want to buy $500 worth of crypto on the ETH, right? You got to spend 500. Who want to do that every time? Nobody. So with that being said, there is a world where layer twos are very productive. And in my opinion, you can pick any layer two, specifically based on what I'm working to do with my portfolio. And I got to make that clear for the NPCs that get in the chat and be like, you want us to listen to you? I don't want you to listen to me. You can do what the hell you want to do. I know what I'm doing, so let me cook, right? Hold on, fam. Let me cook. Right? So let me cook. $7.2 million market cap is right what I'm working to do. Polygon will probably 5x, 10x. Optimism 10x. Arbitrum 10x. Guaranteed. BitRock still has 100x potential, is faster than all of those layer twos, and they have something that those layer twos don't have, which is a interoperable DEX swap, right? So Arbitrum, which is one of the biggest ecosystems, I don't even think they have a swap, right? So now you're talking about a layer two that has a swap. It's up 49% on the week. Another trade that we literally slayed. So before I get into the next sector of the live stream, I want to talk to the chat. I want to get into some of the comments here and see what y'all shaking like. 52 people up here. Make sure you like and subscribe. That's what I'm talking about. We lit, baby. We are lit. Nelly, what's the word? All right. Yeah, come on, man. You gonna let me? Dang, you ain't gonna let me see the whole chat? Yeah, I want to see the whole chat. God dang, not a little bit of chat. The whole chat. All right, let's talk to the chat here. We on bring that energy. You already know. The next crash will not fall beneath $1 trillion. That's good to know. We would love to see that. Appreciate you, UGOs. We lit, man. You know I had to get that freshman for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it crashes, then I hope to get render at a cheap price. I remember you made a render video when it was super low, like 40 cents. Devin the dude, you've been here for a while. You know, we talked about render. We talked about NVIDIA and how NVIDIA could birth a lot of crypto gains in that specific sector. Render. If you were looking at a fade to NVIDIA, if you're in the stock market, hey, render, Akash Network, Crush Network, so many different clouds that you can invest into and that I think that have high potential inside the crypto market here. One thing to know about a Thor, the team will not dox themselves, which will result in the big 5 CEX not listing it, and the price will not be able to hit full potential. Okay, if you say so, man. I don't understand why I would even listen to that comment, because Casper hasn't been listed on any of the big centralized exchanges, and it's at a $1 billion market cap. So again, even if I 10x from here, I'm still, well, really it'll be a 20x if it hit $1 billion market cap. I'm still winning. Great comment for people that's, you know, trying to get discouraged on my investments, but I just don't see that not happening. Working like a Venezuelan. Yeah, man. Been putting in work. That's why I can't go in at, you know, as much. I really want to go full time, but the timing is everything. I just don't think we're just there yet for me to go full time. Do you teach how to day trade, Millie? I could do that in the Patreon if that's something that y'all interested in. Holland, I gotta put that on my bucket list. PZP still doing nicely. Yeah, a lot of people got fudded out of PZP. I don't know what's going on with Dex Tools. They changed the whole contract of PlayZap, so I wouldn't go to Dex Tools to actually look at the contracts for PlayZap. Go somewhere else. I don't know what Dex Tools is. They're like they FUD in the project. Hello is literally going crazy. Yep. Thoughts on NSDX? Never heard of it. Morning Millie, we going up, but the market seems overbought. The market. All right, we can get into that. We can get into your price prediction on Crest Network. It depends on the inflation and the dilution of the project. That project has bad tokenomics. Like when I made my Crest Network video about a year ago, I didn't truly understand how tokenomics worked. But now that I do and I look back at it in retrospect, yeah, Crest Network it'd be hard for it to get back to its all-time highs. If you go watch my video, I watched it, it was like cringe. I was like, no. This might not make it back to all-time highs. But that's me just being completely honest with you guys. Where do you make the calls? Patreon. And what's good? If the market crashes again, I'm increasing my bag. Have a feeling the bull market is around the corner. Yeah, I'm expecting another crash as well. It would be nice. Now, let's get into the second ladder here of the live stream. All right, moving on along. Let's look what's going on the charts here, because I know some people are saying we're overbought. Are we overbought on the daily? We are overbought on the weekly as far as the DXY, which is still a good sign, right? This is a good sign that we're still overbought here on the DXY on the weekly, which tells us we could, and it's hanging up out here, right? I did a video yesterday explaining to you guys when a tether dominance breaks the 50-day moving average, technically we see a altcoin rally, which we are starting to see. That's why you got to really lock into these videos that I'm doing, man, because I'm giving you the heads up. I just can't say, oh, this is not no fucking finance. You already know. All right, so Bitcoin here, we're not quite overbought yet on the weekly, but we can slide over here to the daily and see how we are cooking, if we are cooking. If we are cooking. Slide over here to the daily for the Bitcoin charts and see what's cooking. Yeah, so we are overbought on the daily, but we're hanging out. We're hanging out here. I would say that this is kind of like this flag here that you're seeing could break out more to the upside or downside. For it to break to the upside, I would have liked to see this, kind of trending down first and then breaking up. But, there is maybe a 30-40% chance because of the bullish momentum that this thing keeps going and then breaks up, which could possibly happen because we are seeing the stock RSI hang out here. See how the stock RSI broke down, but the strength, the bulls have so much strength right now that it's hanging out here. And the longer that it hangs up out here and overbought, this could technically still go up. Now, if I seen the stock RSI capitulating, then I would, say, of course, it's still a 60% chance that this pattern breaks to the downside. We don't necessarily have a lot of support here with this move. So again, we could break to the downside somewhere around 30K. That's like light support that we do have, 31K. I would have to zoom the chart out to see if we do have some support here. Yeah, so we do have support here at around 30K. We could break down to 30K. That is possible on the daily, but again, looking at the weekly, we still got a little bit more. We still got a little bit more room to grow. And let me remove some of these ugly ass lines, bruh. What is wrong with your drawing right now, man? Bro, you need to go to art school. You go to art school. We're so close to the bull run. Look at the halving cycle line right there. So, but very bullish here on the weekly. You can see that we're above the Gaussian channel, which is an extremely bullish sign. Now, the funny thing about this, because I was watching a video from Crypto University, and history says when we break down back into the Gaussian channel, usually we retest the lows of the Gaussian channel, which would sit us around 20K. It's hard to see us going back down that far. Maybe we go to the median, which is around 24K, but technically we're still bullish here because the stock RSI hasn't reached the overbought levels just yet on the weekly. Now, as far as a crash, maybe in December or somewhere in between December and February, there is a conversation to be had because we are overbought here on the monthly, but we're hanging out here. You've seen again, we're hanging out here. when this stock RSI capitulates, this move this move right here is probably going to catch a lot of people. It's probably going to catch a lot of people off guard. This move right here, when the stock RSI capitulates, it's probably going to take a lot of people off guard. But depending, right, on the strength of the bulls will depend on how far it actually drops. Maybe we just dropped to 22, 23K at the median here of the Gaussian channel. But it would be a bad sign if we did put in a lower high. But you can almost say that this lower high has been there's no confirmation here. So you can say that this lower high could potentially have been invalid because we just broke it. We broke it, and now we're moving to the upside. So it's a lot of bullish momentum right now with the cryptocurrency space, and I want to show you guys actually why it's a lot of momentum. And I know a lot of people would argue the ETH Bitcoin pair is not looking good. I get it, but we've moved on from the fact that now we could be potentially in a world, right, where we're talking about an Ethereum ETF, right? Because a lot of these ones that you're looking at right now, they already are getting tickers on the DTCC, which is insane. Invesco got a ticker, Galaxy got a ticker, BlackRock got a ticker, and also ARK Invest already has their ticker. So they're already getting tickers on the DTCC for their spot Bitcoin ETF, which is mad bullish. It's got to be the easiest trade in America right now. And a lot of people would say, well, in the world, let me not say America. A lot of people would say, and salute out to peace, man. We need more peace in the world. I hate seeing them videos, man. More peace, please. But a lot of people would say, well, Millie, what if the Bitcoin spot ETF doesn't get approved? I don't know, family. It's hard for me to say that it won't get improved. Getting a little gut there. I gotta hit the gym. Oh, man, too much working and YouTube, and I ain't having time to hit the gym. That's why I know I've been double timing it. But yeah, BlackRock, all of this gonna bring trillions of dollars into the cryptocurrency space. That's what we know, right? And you gotta ask yourself, right? Are you prepared? Another indicator I would look to, and I can't wait till this update. This last updated August 15th. But I also would pay attention to the women, the gender split here, men and women. If you see this tick up to maybe 30%, 35%, 40%, right? Maybe 30%, right? 35%, then I would start being concerned if that is a top, right? That, hey, this might be a top signal because now we're seeing a substantial amount of ladies get into cryptocurrency. And if we swing back here to coin market cap, right? The fear and greed index is also extremely high. So the rally could continue. I don't think it will continue that much because whales pay attention to the fear and greed index. And I expect that as this rally continues, a lot of people that bought at 15K Bitcoin and all these altcoins around January, they'll probably most likely begin to take profits, right? And the reason I say that is because they will be assuming tax harvest in December, January. They're going to assume that. They're also going to assume that that there will be another flash crash either right before the halving cycle or right after the halving cycle. And they'll assume that when Fed does actually cut the rates, right, that a crash will happen because historically speaking, when the Fed cuts, we don't immediately go back up. We literally crash first. So those three things, I can see the bears really in the Jeets, right? Bears and Jeets taking profits, anticipating what we just talked about, right? Tax harvesting, Fed rate cuts, and the historic flash crash before or after, a month before or a month after the Bitcoin halving cycle, just to shake people and rattle people. Because when the halving cycle comes, a lot of people will think, well, we're going straight up. We're sending from here. We 200K Bitcoin. You see all that crazy shit, right? But the market does the opposite of what the masses think. And that's going to be the moment where a lot of people get shook out. And the people that have consistent income, this is the most important thing in crypto right now. Having a consistent income, man. You know what I mean? That's the reason I ain't quit what I'm doing on the side, because I want to have a consistent income. I could just be like full YouTube, right? Because I make okay money off YouTube, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot for me to be like, oh, I'm full YouTube or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So I constantly need new liquidity. That's the most important thing in the cryptocurrency right now. It's the ability to consistently stack your liquidity and be prepared for the next big crash, if it even happens, right? Because, crypto is just so bipolar at this time. So bipolar. So those are the things that I can see Jeets, bears, and whales anticipating. I mean, but it's hard to fade. It's hard to fade this right here, right? It's hard to fade this. All right, so before we get into the last sector here of the live, I want to just chat with the chat real quick. See how we kicking. Chat, how we doing? How we doing, chat? See how we doing. We got 64 people up here. Make sure that you like, subscribe. I do like launch pads. The chat going crazy. Chat going crazy. That's what I want to see. I thought I heard like a super chat or something, but maybe it didn't. Let's see, your price protection. We already covered that. What's good, fam? Brazil, man. Hey, historic Brazil. Where the Brazilian ladies at, baby? Cashy Cats, my boy. Link for the Patreon. You can go check out an old video real quick and come back. The Patreon link should be in the... Actually, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop it for you. I'm going to drop it in the chat for you. 1 second. Commercial break. No, I'm not trying to discourage a Thor investing. I own a Thor, just presenting perspective to consider. I appreciate you, Manosphere, man. It's all love, bro. The creator of NDSX is the former CEO of Google. Gotta do some research on that. Yes, I'm bullish on Tau. What type of question is that, man? Did you not watch the beginning of the video? What are your thoughts on Launchpad? Launchpad, hey. Yo, I seen Poker started pumping the other day, and I was like, man, did I miss Launchpads? Now, I should have some Launchpads. Unfortunately, I don't. I think you should be considering Launchpads at this moment if we are in a bull run. Pepe to the moon. Pepe to the moon. That's the jam right there. Turbo crypto is currency on fire. Homer Simpson crypto. Oh man, is Memecoins pumping like that? In my opinion, we're in a disbelief stage. Yeah, I agree. We could possibly be in the disbelief stage. All right, so let me drop the Patreon, y'all. Stay here. Don't go nowhere. I'm about to drop it in the chat. And yeah, go crazy in the chat, man. Let me know what y'all think. Armzilla in the house. Armzilla, what's the word? Cause Pepe 2.0, oh my God. Let's thoughts on the X coin. Is that really Twitter's coin, man? If it's not, I have no interest. I'm more interested in Tip coin, but if you're in the Patreon, you know that. Just gotta, yeah, Tectum. Wow, Tectum did bounce, didn't it? Millie, do you believe in all the other Pepe tokens? No, and no. I do not believe in all the Pepe tokens. I barely believe in the only Pepe token. Appreciate the subscribe, baby. Appreciate this, right? But I think the first Pepe token will do well. But no, I do not believe in other Pepe tokens. I made that clear in the other videos. Like, no, we don't believe in that. We you know what I'm saying? We don't believe in that. All right, we got 670 people up in here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. I'm dropping the Patreon right now. Patreon been going crazy. I haven't been updating it with some new picks because our picks been doing so well. So it really didn't make any sense for me to constantly stack picks in the Patreon because our picks been doing so well. All right, so I got all the tokens. I just dropped that for you guys. Let's get into the latter stages of this live, episode 19, and we here, baby, and we here, baby. All right, how much money you need to be invested in cryptocurrency to become a crypto millionaire? You seen the title. Let's get into it. So, now, technically, right, if you were talking to a financial advisor, I am not a financial advisor. This is just off history, right, and research. They say based on your net worth should be you should be investing either 10%, 15%, or 20% of your net worth into the money market, right? So we're going to say crypto is the money market because most people that are here say crypto. Hold on. Let's see if we go here and what it say. Trying to teach me on crypto. All right. So, for instance, if you only worth 10 bands, 1,500 is a good play, right? But you want to make sure you still got consistent money. If you got $25,000 to your name, then anywhere between 2,500 and 5,000 should be what you are investing in crypto from a safe and responsible perspective. Because one thing we do preach on this channel and in this community, if you are new, we preach responsibility, right? Responsibility and taking profits. Responsibility and taking profits. So somebody asked me in the Patreon, Millie, I got 50 grand. What should I do with you know what I'm saying, with crypto? Well, if 55 grand is only your net worth, meaning that's what you have in totality, then you should be invested anywhere from 5,500 to 11,000. Feel free to be completely honest in the chat. Let me know what you are invested into cryptocurrency based on your net worth. I would love to know everybody's answer in the chat right now. That way I can I use you guys' answers as a sentiment check so I can get a basis of what everybody's looking to invest. So if you are worth 100 grand, right, you should be invested anywhere between 10 grand to $19,000 into cryptocurrency, and that would put you in that elite group where you have a high chance of becoming a crypto millionaire. And based on a lot of my peers that I've talked to, because I've done an interview with whales, I've talked to whales. Make sure y'all go check out the interview that I did with Token Metrics. I will be dropping the full interview on the channel very soon, but if you didn't see the full interview, join the Patreon. It is in the Patreon for exclusive access of that full interview. Y'all know I've been say cheesing it, right? I've been say cheesing it, right? You ain't finna, I'm finna cut that interview into 10 different spots and drop it on YouTube. YouTube got me messed up. We cutting it down, baby. We not dropping full interviews no more. We breaking it down into about 12 videos, just like say cheesing them boys. You know what I'm saying? We say cheesing it. But back to the topic at hand. 10, what's this? What'd I say? 10 to 20% should be injected into the market. And from just the conversations that I've had in the cryptocurrency space, the most people that became crypto millionaires had about 3,000 to 30,000 invested into the space at the time of the bull run before it went, nuclear, right? So that sweet spot, based on the research that I've done, is somewhere between 3 grand and 30 grand. And that should put you in a higher potential to become a crypto millionaire, depending on what projects that you buy. So if you got 3 grand and you only buying blue chip projects that have well over a $1 billion market cap or a $1 billion market cap, then you probably will not become a crypto millionaire. But if you're putting in 3 grand into a project that's well under a $100 million market cap or a few projects, then you have a higher chance of becoming a crypto millionaire opposed to someone that is just buying blue chips. But if you have 100 grand, right, and you put 25,000, let's say the highest right here, you put 20,000 to 25,000 into 5 blue chips, then you still have a high chance of becoming a crypto millionaire because you put more liquidity and you are harnessing less volatility. So you don't have to worry or sleep at night. You don't have to worry or not sleep at night knowing that you're hurting a cryptocurrency that could possibly go to zero. So it's kind of like you got to bite off the risk you can afford to lose, right? You got to bite, if you're really trying, like me personally, I'm a high risk person. And so I have to let that be known on my channel because some of my plays are high risk. That's just full transparency. But I'm working to go a little bit further with my portfolio this run, opposed to have to hold in this thing for 2 or 3 cycles. So I think if you just have all blue chips, you're probably putting yourself in a position to do well. Maybe 5 or 10 X's here or there. You still will do well in crypto. But in order to get 100X, you got to hold for maybe a few cycles. But if you take a little bit more risk in finding cryptocurrencies early before these centralized listings, then, hey, you're putting yourself in a higher chance of position of getting a 100X. Another thing I want to show you guys here is that we're starting to see a lot of action, right, on exchanges. So you can see here, this is another indicator that the market is becoming bullish. And a lot of people are sleeping on crypto.com. Is literally sending as we're doing this live, family. But pay attention to these centralized exchanges. I think the liquidity pouring into Crypto.com has went up 46%. So more people are starting to inject money into cryptocurrency to further solidify the statement that I just made. If we go here and check the where is it? Let me see. If we go over here and check, actually I want to go to the USDT. God damn, Tether dominance. So much money. I'm looking for the Tether dominance. One second, family. USDT. That's what I'm looking at. All right, here we go. And let's go to the weekly here. So I want to show you guys something. So you can see here in correlation with what I just showed you on crypto.com, and I'll show you another exchange that I'm heavily invested in as well. And it's a super DEX play. But you can see here the Tether dominance has just literally fell off the map. It fell off, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, you know, like, damn, homie, in high school you was the man, homie, and then Tether dominance just fell off the map. So you can see here that liquidity from the stable coin sector is pouring in. This is two big, huge red candles on the weekly. That means liquidity, in just, if you want to look at the Heikiachi candles, just look at the other ones right here. Liquidity is pouring into the market. Historically, when we broke the 50-day EMA, we had an altcoin rally for 100 fucking days. Every time we broke the 50-day EMA, we had an altcoin rally for 150 days. I showed you guys this in the last video I did talking about the macro environment. So if I swing over here to my indicators, and we'll just do MA, moving average, let's do 50-day and EMA. All right, bam. All right, so pay attention. I did this in my last video. The stats are still here. Every time that we capitulated under the 50-day moving average, we seen an altcoin rally. The first time was in 2020. Based on history, that altcoin rally went for 140, 150 days. Now, this is before this is before the bull market even starts, right? Bull market's not even starting, just a little mini rally, and then of course we get the sell off, and then the real bull market happens, which the real bull market happened 112 days from around August. We know in August, November, December, all of that, meme coins went crazy. We got 16 bars last time the Tether dominance capitulated under the 50-day EMA. Well, look, family, we are here again, and it has capitulated under the 50-day moving average, and a lot of people are saying we could get a nice good rally headed into maybe January and February before that last sell-off. So there is opportunity to make some good gains and take profits into the next flash crash, because there got to be a crash somewhere, either before or after the halving cycle. So, I mean, technically, there's people loading up right now anticipating that move, and you're starting to see centralized exchanges literally go parabolic. Look at Crow. Crow is literally pumping because everybody right now is pulling up their crypto.com app, especially in the States, like, shit, Hedera, damn, I gotta catch it before he leave 5 cents. And the people are doing math real quick in their heads right now. Dang, I'm gonna mess up my averages if I don't get as much as Hedera as I can at 5 cents. That's literally me. Gala, it's not 1 penny no more. Shit, send it. You know, so you're seeing liquidity literally pour into exchanges right now. Another example would be RVF. Literally in the Patreon, man, we are literally killing this trade. We're literally, dude, RVF didn't pass so many cryptos in my Super Degen portfolio. Look at this trade. We are literally destroying this trade. We're up 132% on the month. I got into RVF at 24 cent, family. It's 65 cent. I would have wished I got into it early. I didn't listen to nobody when they told me, RVF doesn't have utility. Why would you buy RVF? You can use the exchange without having to use the token. I didn't listen to none of that bullshit. I had my own thinking. I made my own mind. So sometimes we can be wrong. Us enthusiast crypto guys, we hop on this and we just be saying anything. We could be wrong too. So just take the information, right? And use the information as enhancements. Use the information as enhancements to your own information, right? So RVF, everybody right now is utilizing RVF. Literally sending. RVF is literally sending another trade that, what can I say? What can I say? You be up 132% if you just would have took a chance or a shot at Rocket X. And again, don't listen to me. Do whatever you want to do, but just pay attention to how the narrative works. Stablecoins leave the market. They go into exchanges. Centralized exchanges are the middleman. There's the utility for exchanges. Just because what happened with FTX does not mean exchange is just going to die. How the hell regular normal people going to buy crypto that don't know how to use DeFi? I literally have people that's been following my channel for 2 years that refuse to learn to use DeFi. They are comfortable with using centralized exchanges, which is perfectly fine because if you know where to look at, you can still get maybe a 20x or 50x from a project that's listed on a centralized exchange. But this is the reason why there are still opportunity for centralized exchanges. I'm bullish on crypto.com. Literally the GOAT play. That's what happened to my live. I got so wrapped up into watching Braun put on a magnificent performance last night, right? Because Kawhi came out popping. But these guys are playing literally at crypto.com arena. So it's just the small things you got to pay attention that can tell you if the market is bullish or not. Most people just don't look at the small things. It's the small things that you want to pay attention to. So we seen AI coins go crazy. Crow is pumping while we're doing this live. Gaming cryptocurrencies have literally been going parabolic for the last month, right? So I mean, it's just knowing where to look and understanding your the risk again. Understanding the risk that you can afford to take. So again, pay attention to this. If this is your income, understand what you can afford to put on. So, if you make it 50 grand a year, maybe you could put anywhere between 5,500 and 11 grand into the market. That'll put you in that. Again, that little window of 3,000 and 30,000 where I've seen a lot of people become crypto millionaires. But again, sometimes it doesn't even take that much. Sometimes you can get lucky with something like a Shiba Inu. That's why I've decided to take a flyer on a Vegas Inu token because that could be a community token that I could see rallying. Right, we get into it early, $1 million market cap. If it rallies to 100 million in a bullish market because everybody rocks with DeMarco and the project and it's the community and people in the community just wants to rally on deleting zeros, then hey, you know what I'm saying? That's a meme coin where you can potentially turn, a little bit of money into a massive amount of money. So there will be opportunities where you can literally put anywhere from $100 to $1,000 and turn that shit into $1 million. That happens. And you know where the only place that happens at? Oh, crypto, right? I mean, more likely than going to the casino or dealing with the stock market. You know what I'm saying? So again, you just got to know where to look at. So look, we got 93 people in here. I'm going to chat with the chat real quick and see what's going on, man. I think we just set our one of our all-time highs. 93 people, we just set our all-time high. Let's get it to 100. We need 100 people. That'll be an all-time high for Millie. Get us to 100, man. Like and subscribe. Hit the heart. Engage. We need 100 people in this joint right now. Moonbound, where you been at, man? You was still listening to Matt Perry. I seen you in Matt Perry comments, boy. You was going crazy on Phantom. QNT, good question. I think QNT does very well. It has a niche utility, which is interoperability, and that's connecting. Oh, y'all don't like how I look at something? Y'all gonna drop 11 people gonna drop because I switched the camera angle. Y'all some haters. Imagine AI. I'm not really bullish on prompt, type of projects. I would love to see something like Mid Journey have a cryptocurrency token because that's something that's already being utilized and adopted. If Mid-Journey dropped a crypto token, then I buy that. Profits, what do you do? Man, I'm going 50% in the market. That's what I like to see. People are leaving what they're going on in the market. 50% of your net worth, you going crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hit it, hit them likes. Let's get this thing to 100 folks. We need 100 folks in here. Crypto John says the bull run is going to be massive. Salute to my boy Crypto John, bro. We got to work. We got to work. We got to do it for the community, bro. We got to do it for the community. Morning, afternoon, Pepe 2.0. Millie, what do you think about Kudos? I never heard of that one. Exactly. This is just a mini bull run. And I agree. Bigger and then some. Yes, Kashay. I have 30K to invest. What should I buy? I can't tell you what to buy, me. I can't tell you what to buy, bro. Don't even set me up like that, bro. Bro, don't set me up like that. I can't tell you what to buy. Don't do me like that. Rico says he has 100K investment. Talk to him nice, Rico. Tony Rain, I'm a 5-figure earner with 5 figures in the market right now and adding monthly. We love to see that. I'm 19 and I've been DCAing for 6 to 7 months and my goal is to have 10K invested by November. You will hit that goal, Tadia. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing what a mini won't do at 19, bro. Salute to, I love to see the youth, man. If I knew what I knew now when I was 19, I'd be you, baby. Keep it up. Have 100K on all in on Bitcoin, Soul, Injective. Okay, I see you. 1,000 in XRP can make you a millionaire. Yeah, you probably gonna hold for a while for that one. I don't think that will happen in the next cycle, in this cycle anyway. I'm 50% in crypto and continue to DCA half of my paycheck every week. Plan to take some profits. Ooh, that's tough, man. You got to remember, we do have to have liquidity for emergency fund. If you don't have any liquidity set away for emergency funds, then you're not doing this investment game correct. Again, I got to be responsible on my channel for the community because I'm pro community. Make sure you do have a emergency fund set up. Hell no, I'm straight DJ, bro. Yo, Billy knows what's up. Move about. What's the word? Facts. Where we at? Any thoughts on Imagine AI? Get me on the stream. Dano, we've been trying to work for weeks now, man. You such a busy guy. What's your thoughts on Wecoin? So, I told somebody hit me up on Wecoin, right? So this is what happened with Wecoin. I still like what Wecoin is doing. They're doing they're adding more utility for their token. So I took all my profits from Wecoin. Y'all know that I invested in Wecoin at about a 700K market cap. And I think that they're actually back pumping. But I'm a degen, right? So I invested into Wecoin at about a 700K market cap. And it went to like a $3 million market cap. And I think Wecoin is back pumping. I think it was up like something. So I'm going to show you guys what happened. All right, so yeah, for the last 7 days, it was pumping. So let's go to the month. It's up 73%. So yeah, it dumped, like dump. So when I seen Rio drop all the way 50% of its worth, I took my profits that I made from Wecoin and I slid it into Rio, right? And ever since that investment at around 12-13 cent for Rio is now 27%. So I literally doubled my profits with Wecoin with Relio Network. It was a smooth transition. I told somebody about this on Twitter. I let the Patreon know I was going heavy on Relio. And at 12-13 cent, it was a buy. And as you can see, 70% of the time, we are correct. Relio went from 12-13 cent. We got in all the way up to 27 cent at the moment. We were able to double our profits with Wecoin. Wecoin, I will I get back in? I might get back in. I just need to see more. I need to see more. I'm not very bullish on RWAs. I'm thinking that Wecoin has a whale that's suppressing the price when you see this type of movement. But you can see for the last 7 days, it is up. About 50, maybe 50%. So salute to the people that did buy in at the lows. Maybe you got Wecoin at a good price. Me personally, I needed something that's a little bit more consistent. Not saying Wecoin is not here to stay, but me personally, I had to make that move. So up 73% on the day. I'm not mad. Not mad at that. Salute to the people that did get into Wecoin down here. But there is some type of suppression going on with the project, and that's what I don't like. I think with RWAs, you need to have a clear goal and a clear direction in where you want to go, and I still think it's a little bit foggy what Wecoin is working to do. They just recently updated their token utility by allowing you to directly buy tokenized assets with Wecoin, so I love to see that. But again, I just want to see more direction, and it's still early with Wecoin. It's still early with a lot of RWA projects. Still early with a lot of RWA projects. So hopefully I answered that question correctly for you guys. Anyone with HBAR put it to stake on the hash pack? I used to like staking. I got to get back into that. Bro, AFC having an AMA with Neo Tokyo team today on Twitter. AFC currently a $2 million market cap. Yeah, Neo Tokyo has two of the biggest gaming influencers behind it, which is Elliott Trades and Alex Becker. So I think that Neo Tokyo could be huge. Probably 10x. Elon token. He ignored me, but we could talk about. I'm bullish on Starlink. Hence the reason I'm bullish on Dion Protocol. So speaking of Starlink, we can go back and head over here to another project. A lot of people tried to FUD out the community, in my opinion. Very, very bullish on Dion Protocol. Okay, and for one reason, and it's not the fact because they have a partnership with Starlink. You can see here on the month, Dion Protocol has been performing pretty well. I don't talk about this as much as I should, but I think it's a pretty good project, up 64% on the month. But there is some FUD going on with Dion Protocol. First, the FUD is that it's not directly correlated with Starlink, which if you do your research, they'll let you know that it's not a partnership. And the second FUD behind Dion Protocol is the fact that people are saying the Safe Moon team is the same team behind Dion Protocol. Hopefully not. This is the cons of not being doxxed, because if you're not doxxed, people can just spread rumors, whether it's true or false, we don't know. But the fact that people are starting to put it out there, it can gain traction and really, really hurt the project. Why I tend to be bullish on Dion Protocol, because it's the only project that utilizes Starlink satellites as nodes. So if an asteroid come hit the fucking Earth right now, God willing, it doesn't, Dion Protocol knows to still be up. It probably doesn't matter, right? So if a tsunami hits Cali or some crazy world-changing event, because Dion Protocol nodes are utilize Starlink technology, this is one of the few blockchains that could still be up and running smoothly, running like a well-oiled machine. And for that reason, I think it's worth a look. You cannot get fudded out on projects. A lot of people gave up on Demetria here. A lot of people gave up on Demetria, and this thing has been a train for the last 7 days. You can see Demetria in the 7 days. This thing has been a beast. And again, these niche protocols where you see like agriculture and the ability to put farming and supply chain type of stuff on a blockchain, that will heat up again. You can see the 24 volume of the entire cryptocurrency market is up 30%. People actually like Dimitri. You feel me? But a lot of people were afraid to invest into it because it was so niche. And they was like, do we really need this for crypto? So you want to see the demand, right? You want to see the demand. And I think that Dimitri and Dion Protocol, those two projects that are very niche, but can gain traction and gain some type of demand. So it's not something that I would say, oh, go ape in. Just put a small percentage if you feel like this is something you gravitate to. And that's another thing, man. Invest what you understand. Some people buy shit because we talk about it, but they don't truly understand the project. I used to be like that until I utilized, and understood how to research cryptocurrency projects. But if you don't understand a project, just don't buy it. I tell my young cats in the inner cities right now, like, look, you got Apple Watch. Why you not investing in Apple? You walk Nike J's. Why you don't have Nike stock? You driving a Tesla. Why you don't earn Tesla stock? You work at this building, this company, this corporation that you work at has a stock. Put some of your retirement or your pension or whatever into the stock of the company that you work for. Make your money work for itself. So these niche projects, you gotta keep them on your radar. And if you truly understand them, and if you're in the industry, it'll be like abomination not to invest into a project where you're literally in the industry and you understand it. So for that case, I like to invest into things that I'm constantly using because I know if I use it, other people use it. Well, there's a use case. Y'all, my shoulder is sore. My shoulder is sore right now. 82 people up here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. A little TA on Phantom. Croissant Games is a big sleeper. Safe Moon team. Yesterday, Dogalon probably 10x. Okay, so let's get into Elon, ICP, and Phantom. Let's talk about those for the and if you want me to talk about a project, don't be shy. Just let me know. I'll talk about it. If you really want me to see it. You know what to do. Hit the chat. Hit the chat. Hit the chat. All right, Phantom. Phantom, in my opinion, there's a lot of opportunity with Phantom because it fell. It's like Algorand, right? Phantom did so well in the last cycle, right? But it fell when Andre left the protocol, and this thing just like fell off the map, and it came all the way back down to the lows, right? And now I think Phantom, in my opinion, it's still the high was $3.48. Let's see if there's some inflation. Not much dilution. Circulating supply is 88%. So this is a project, right, that could get back to its all-time highs, right? So in comparison to something like Crust, a lot of people ask me about Crust Network, right? They be like, well, Millie, can Crust Network get back to the all-time highs? Well, family, that would depend on how much inflation that we get because there's an unlimited max supply. So back then when I originally made the video, I didn't understand how max supply and inflation and dilution work, but now I do. You can see here that this project at the heights was like $150. So many people think like, hey, this thing could 150x. But when you go to the market cap, you can see the insane inflation of this token. So it would depend on the inflation on the year. Look like they released those tokens all at once, but we don't know because it has it's listed as a max supply, which could be infinite. We don't know. I would have to go in the back end and check more on the tokenomics. So even if Crust Network was able to get to half of its all-time high, which is $75, I mean, from $1 to $75 is still a 75x, and it's only sitting at a $9 million market cap. So it would depend on the demand. ICP, I'm very, very bullish on ICP. I think ICP is a sleeper. Jerry made a great video about how ICP inflation is only 3% on the year, which is less than Ethereum. So they don't actually inflate a lot of the tokens. And you can see this thing fell off the grace of hell. But it fell from heaven to hell. It just smacked. But this is the thing, right, with ICP. It's probably the most unique crypto in cryptocurrency. It's one of the few cryptocurrencies where you can literally develop something everything on chain, right? Everything you develop will be on chain. So he made a great example. If you develop a cryptocurrency, you know how we go to the Web 2 to develop the website and everything about the utility or even the game. Well, with ICP, it's basically a decentralized internet. So when a lot of people get tired of their information being stolen and these scammers and people impersonating you on YouTubers and all this stuff that happens on Web 2, right? I can see a demand where people start using internet computer because literally all your data is decentralized. Everything is stored in a decentralized way on ICP. If you started and minted a new cryptocurrency ICP, you would be able to mint the website on ICP. You would be able to mint the game and utility on ICP. Literally everything about your project you can develop on ICP without having to deal with Web 2. So technically, if these cryptocurrencies that are built on Ethereum, they're not really decentralized because they're still using the outside Web 2 services to build their platform. And with ICP, you literally can do everything in-house. So for that reason, I really like ICP because if we get to the point where people just get tired of what's going on with the internet today, maybe ICP could come in and take a lot of that demand, and we can see this thing fly if it only has 3% inflation on the year. Moving on along, we got Dogalon Mars. So Dogalon Mars is a very, very interesting meme coin because out of all the meme coins, if you go look at the liquidity, it has more liquidity than a lot of projects. You got $10 million in liquidity compared to a $100 million market cap. So that's an insane ratio for a meme coin, which tells me there are a lot of holders with this project. There are a lot of people that believe in this project long term. Dogalon Mars is literally the definition of a community token. When you look at the fundamentals from the community, how territorial they are, right? I'll say terroristic. How territorial they are, right? Look at this guy, Elon crashing and burning. You don't have no idea what he's talking about. But again, a lot of people feel like the supply is too much, which I understand. If they don't have any burning, there are a lot of people be like, oh, the supply is too much. But when I see these huge influencers do their top 10 meme coins and not include Elon, is literally insane. I think it still can go from a $100 million market cap and maybe 10 to 30x. That's pretty much my price. I used to think 4086 was in the cards. Don't know if I'm still that bullish on it, but a 10 to 30x I think it could do. If you want a 100x, I would look at projects like Vegas Inu token, Elmo ERC, Vita Inu, these smaller meme coins. Maybe Pepe because it never had a bull run. But for instance, like Elmo ERC, they got a lot of new stuff going on. I think they're entering GambleFi, GameFi. So they're really pulling their utility. And it's only a $1.4 million market cap with a circulating supply that continues to depreciate. So technically, this is a appreciating asset over time because every time someone sells, more tokens get burnt like that. Vita Inu is a little bit of a more of a higher market cap, 7.3, but they literally have a layer, a DAG protocol, right, attached to the utility. This is one of the ones that I do hold. I do hold Elon. I do hold Elon again, so I do hold Vita Inu, and also Elmo was something that was gifted to me. So Vita Inu here, I think will do well. It has high utility. It's one of the projects that have a full ecosystem, but still the feeling of a meme coin feel. So for that reason, I'm heavily invested into Vita Inu. I would love to see more marketing from this project. Once the marketing comes back around, I think this project will be huge. Another meme coin that we are invested in. So I'm invested into two influencer tokens. One is Vegas Inu, and the other one here is What Do You Meme? This is the token of the FOMO Factory. I would go watch his YouTube channel because this, if you don't hold any launch pads, this is a project that you can earn passive income and let them deal with the launch pads and invest it into the token. So I would go watch his video on What Do You Meme? The FOMO Factory. This is literally his token. We're up 20% on the day. I didn't even drop this into the Patreon yet because I'm really like 50-50 on influencer tokens. But this one, and I liked how the guy was talking on his videos. He made me feel confident. And when you see somebody that's doxed, that shows their face and talking confident about where they want their project to go, I got to believe at least 75% of it. All right. So again, What Do You Meme is a meme coin that has heavy utility. What they do is they invest into two new tokens on, I believe, every launchpad platform, and you get rewards, and they do buybacks and all the stuff from the profits that they earn from these launchpad tokens. So in reality, every time this project invests into a successful token launch, those profits get rolled back into What Do You Meme, and the people who hold this token get compensated with gains, baby. Such a very, very, very genius idea. FOMO Factory. Can I get an interview, baby? Can I get it? Hold on, man. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in, man. Let me zoom in to you, bro. FOMO Factory, bro. Can I get an interview? Can you come on the channel and explain the FOMO Factory for me? We need to talk. We need to talk, baby. DeMarco, I'm calling you out, man. Vegas Inu, High Rollers. Can we get that interview on the channel, man? We already chopped it up, bro. We already chopped it up. Rock with your boy. Let's get an interview. I want to get an interview with FOMO Factory. I want to get an interview with DeMarco. So what I need you guys to do to help me out with that, when you go watch these guys' videos, spam AMA Crypto Millie, interview Crypto Millie. Go spam these guys' chat box. Do the same for Classy Crypto. Been trying to get Classy Crypto on here to talk gaming projects. Go spam his comment box. AMA interview Crypto Millie. I need everybody to do that when y'all go watch y'all favorite influencers projects here. But yeah, those are some of the influencer projects that I am invested in. And yeah, this one is easy to buy. It's on Pancake Swap, so you can literally buy this thing on Pancake Swap. And yeah, that's what I'm looking at as far as the meme coins. All right, so let's get back into the chat here. We got 81 people in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bullish on Trios. Bullish on a Ray chain. A Rai chain. Been going crazy. V chain just too much. Too big of a token for me and what I'm trying to do with my portfolio. Could you check out BB token on the charts? I got a small bag of Vita Inu. All right, Kashay. Salute to my boy Kashay. My first time catching you live. Great stream. Appreciate that, Manosphere. ICP is setting itself up to be the Amazon blockchain. Its technology is way ahead of the crypto. I agree, El Chingo. El Chico. I agree, baby. Appreciate you, Moonbound. Can you check Wojak? Oh, speaking of that. I was watching a video by my boy Superman, right? And I'm bullish on Wojak, bro. Like, I should buy this. I haven't bought it yet, full transparency. But he almost sold me on the idea to buy it. Because he said this thing right here can literally, he feels like Wojak can 1000x, right? He thinks Wojak can 1000x because it's one of the first memes. It's going to run with Pepe. Wojak to maybe $100 or $300 million market cap. To me, I think that shit can happen. I'm bullish on Wojak. I don't know what it is about this project. My energy is drawn to it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Superman sold me on the idea. But when he was talking about Wojak, I started doing research on it. And if Pepe and these meme coins run, this is something that I got to pay attention to. I got to pay attention to Wojak. So that's all I got on Wojak. But again, Superman said it can anywhere between 100 and 1000x. So I'll keep my eye on Wojak. I think that is very, very bullish token. Let me see what we got here. Thoughts on Cardano? I have no thoughts on Cardano. It's literally a ghost town. I don't go to amusement parks where no one's riding the rides, right? If I'm gonna invest into a layer one, that thing gotta have a lot of development activity. That's why I'm bullish on Vega Protocol, because of development activity. I'm bullish on Kuji because of the development activity, all right? So yeah, dropping jewels on them. That's right. We okay. Vito, Starlink. We talked about that. All right, y'all. So I don't want to make this too long. I got a lot of, I got a big day ahead of me. So I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm going to drop the Patreon one more time because I need to update some things on the Patreon. And that is the commercial break. We will be back. Again. Until I go live again, just pay it, subscribe, watch the other videos. Go watch the interview I did with Token Metrics. That's big. And let me know who y'all would love to see on the channel next time. I talk for too long, man. We got to go touch some grass and make some cash, baby, because crypto is pumping. We got to make it happen. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Appreciate everybody that showed up. I can't do this without y'all. 81 people. We almost reached 100 people for the very first time on my stream. I think this was the biggest stream that we've had since the Dog and Elon Mars stream that we had probably like 6 months ago when Elon pumped like 150% or some shit like that. And we had like 77 people at the heights. Well, we almost reached 100 people today. Then we went 93 at the heights. So I appreciate you guys. I will talk to you later. And yeah, crypto, baby, we here.